Alrighty, so, as you may have seen in the How Far Endless Golden Ranger thing, I was talking a lot about how this would be my last TDX related thing, and yeah, that's true. I am preparing to move on from this game. I need a change of pace from TDX every day. It's boring, it doesn't really do much, and it's not something I really want to look back on. It's really kind of boring. It's not something that's really enjoyable either. I never look back on them, and it's to the point where, you know, I can do ideas and stuff like that. I can do operations, but they're just... It's the game. I don't enjoy TDX the way I used to. I've moved on from enjoying this game as something that I can, like, just play because this made me have to play the game. And having to play a game is so bad for wanting to enjoy the game, and I can't really explain that in a way that's... It's kind of hard for me to explain, but being forced to do something just makes it so much less enjoyable for me. And it got to the point where playing this game felt like a chore. I didn't want to do it, because it kind of suffers the same thing that a lot of Roblox tower defense games do, in that it's an awfully boring experience once you've done it all. Once you've seen it all, once you've done it all, that's it. And like, with making content on this, it's awful. It really... It feels just genuinely kind of unenjoyable, and it feels bad to say that, because I enjoyed what I did for the longest time. But then as of late, it went from, yeah, I enjoy doing this to, like, why am I doing it now? And really, I was only doing it to keep up with operations and stuff like that, because I wanted to help. You know, I had a nice little community, people gave challenges and stuff like that, and I would do them. I felt like that was a kind of unique thing. I never saw someone do that before with a Roblox tower defense game. And I enjoyed that. But then after doing it for several months, it lost its charm. And I'm not gonna say that, oh, you know, oh, there were bad challenges and that's what's ruined it. And yeah, while there were some that were, you know, maybe a bit basic, I won't name any because that's rude. That wasn't why. It was the game. I didn't enjoy the game anymore. How am I meant to get on something daily and do something when I don't enjoy it? Because my problem with TDX is just, it's not really enjoyable for me. It got to a point where I just would get on the game just to do this, and then I'm off it for the rest of the day. It's not really a game I enjoy anymore like I used to, because I've done it all. I've seen it all. And it's sad, but after putting, I don't know how many hours into this game, I'll have to add it in post. I don't enjoy it anymore, and I really want to pivot into something that I can enjoy. Because when I say that I want to pivot into something I enjoy, I want to bring up the Pressure thing I made a while back. That was something that I rewatched multiple times with friends too. We had a watch party and everything. It was awesome. I enjoyed it so much. It's something I look back on really fondly, and I want to have more things like that. Whereas with the TDX things, I'm just like, yeah, I did that daily. Wow. And that's kind of the point I'm at with it. Like, if the point where I'm doing it is just so I can keep up with it daily, which was the reason I was doing it at first. I originally started this just because I wanted to have a place to preserve me beating Deserted Island. And because that was a huge thing for me back then, I was so happy to do that. But then, you know, I was like, oh, I could keep doing this daily, and that would help me build a habit of being able to, you know, manage time and stuff like that. But then, yeah, it's not for that anymore. Now, it's just to keep doing it daily, because that's what I've been doing for so long, and I don't really even enjoy the game I'm doing it on, so why am I doing it? Is my question. And every time I think about that, it's never for a reason other than that, and that just leads me to be like, I guess I should probably stop. And when I want to make, you know, more things that I can look back on, that's what I want to do. TDX isn't a good game for that. Like, it's a good game, but it's not a good game for what I want to do and what I want to, you know, enjoy. And that's the issue that I have with it. I will always thank this game for what it's going to be and what ability it is let me do, but I can't do this long form is kind of just my reasoning for it. I want to do something greater, something bigger, something that people can actually enjoy instead of just, you know, me making, oh, wow, look at these 3 laser gunners beat down. Oh my god, the boss one is dead. They're on the grenadiers now. Whoa, that's crazy. I might die here. Never mind, I'm good. Okay, I thought I was about to lose there. Anyways, but like, you know, oh my god, let me go in first person instead. Oh, my laser gunners, I'm weakest. Here come the armoreds. Oh my god, this is so scary. It's not something I enjoy. Like, the Hellfires were something I did for my own interest. I genuinely was really curious on, okay, how far can each tower go? And I was like, you know what? I can make something out of this. This is probably interesting to other people. But then, when I did that with How Far Endless, Endless is scuffed. Endless is my least favorite thing in this game, and I won't go into why, but I do not like Endless mode. Just know that. I have been in Endless mode just kind of, I don't want to say hater, but someone who doesn't particularly like Endless since probably a week after it released. You know, Endless is very different from all the other modes, and that doesn't make it a bad thing, but it's not something I enjoy. I know there's people who would love to sit down 3 hours and play the whole mode, but like, I am not that guy. I want to play down, I want to sit down, play a little bit of a 40-minute game, and then I'm done. But Endless? No. Like I say, I don't want to say I hate Endless, but that's always been one of my biggest problems with TDX, was literally just Endless as a mode. Which is pretty bad, that I have a reason for not liking the game being a whole mode that was a major update, because I should be grateful that the game got a major update, but I just really did not like Endless. Along with my friends, I had a couple people that I knew who quit the game because of Endless mode, and the balancing that came with it, and the towers that came with it, and the worst part is, I can't blame them, which is the saddest part, because I totally get where it comes from. That being said, I do have good memories with Endless. Like, the thing I made with Duck Truck a while back, that was always kind of a cool thing. The editing in that was a lot more different, and I would have loved to make things like that in TDX all the time. But yeah, that's not something that's exactly possible in a daily time frame. Like, you know, if I want to make things that are memorable, I wouldn't do TDX, and that's why I'm deciding to stop. I can look back at those, because I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when I did that, that was really fun. But I don't do that with the things nowadays. I just can't. There's nothing really to say or do about them. I did not... Notification from what? I do not use those. Those pop up in game now? Good lord. Anyways. Yeah. It's not something that I can really enjoy. Like I say, I don't hate TDX. I will never hate this game. This is a really good game. for how unique it is of a Roblox tower defense game. It is really unique. It is a lot different from many other options on the platform, and I respect that. The designs, the boss designs, stuff like that, they're all really unique and different, and I love that, and that's one of the things that got me hooked day one. Stuff like Eradicator is such a cool boss, you know, this mechanical robot with a giant sword, breathes fire, missile pods and everything. It's so cool. But once you see it for the millionth time, it loses its charm. Like many other Roblox tower defense games, that is the tower defense game cycle. Is you can't really have a Roblox tower defense game that you can really come back to a lot, at least for me. I doubt it's like that for everyone, but for me, I can't play the same cycle of game for just kind of hours on end. I used to be able to do that with TDX, but so I saw it for a while, lost its charm, which sucks. But that's how it was. Like... Okay, now I need to make sure I kill this Elite Grenadier. Oh, of course you're stunned. Come on, get the shot off, get the shot off. Nice. Okay. As for the shift that I've been talking about, if you saw that one post, I said it would be coming a lot more like Rogert, Flamingo, remaining stuff like that. You might not be familiar with what I'm talking about, and if you're not, that's totally okay. Basically, it's just gonna be like random things with friends, because that's the stuff I want to do, and that's the stuff that's memorable, is making stuff with friends. And we already have done one thing that's already basically done. And all I can say is that's definitely something I'll remember already, which is insane to me. Like, I can't believe how long I've been able to do this stuff, because this was going on 8 months of just non-stop TDX, which is yikes. All I really have to say, yikes, because doing this daily, the gameplay is the hardest part. Like, strangely enough, kind of having to, you know, sit down and play the game every day was not something that was easy for me to do. It was easy, but when you lose, it's like, oh hey, I just wasted, you know, what, like 30 minutes of my life. Awesome. And that's not really a good feeling to have for something that I'm supposed to be doing for fun. And yeah, like, to a degree, I suppose that could be my fault for taking it that way. But no, no, no. Oh, I did not like that revived boss. I don't know really how to put it. I'm just kind of freestyling. I don't know. Freestyling is the right word. Freeballing this. Saying my thoughts in a very random manner. But, I guess I've said all I really have to say for TDX. As for what I'm going to be doing, like I said, it'll be like Rogert, Flamingo, remaining, stuff like that. And with that, I'll just give an example. The first thing that's going to be done is a, where we go to the Roblox recommended section and pick out random games that we find funny. We've actually already done all that. It's just random games that we play, we have a little bit of a goofy time in, and make something of that. It'll be quick, simple, and hopefully enjoyable for mostly everybody. unlike TDX where, you know, raw gameplay. Yes, I love me some raw gameplay. I wanna do this. Wowee. Like, this is going to be completely different. This will be actual, hopefully, quality. Will be quality. I shouldn't say hopefully. I'm putting it down myself, but it'll be quality. Unlike the TDX things, which will make it way more enjoyable. And actual content? What? He's making actual content, oh my god. No, but besides the point. You know, TDX is a hard game to make things on consistently. And I can't say that it's impossible, because it obviously isn't. I did it for so long. But just when it comes to, as you can tell, I'm not good at multitasking, so I play. I'll be gone those. Yeah, it'll be different. It'll be very different. And I feel like it'll be better. I am aware that doing this is basically a channel nosedive, we'll say, in, you know, switching from my niche to something that is pretty much completely out there already. But, like I said, not doing it for anything. I would stick to TDX, and I would monetize. But I'm not doing it because why would I monetize? I am making slop, and I do not like that. I don't really care about the monetization part of it anyways, I'll be honest. Because if I did, I would have monetized. But with this, nah. I'm running out of things to say, as you can tell from me rambling. How did this laser gunner survive? I guess with moving forward, I will say these will probably have a lot of funny moments. So if you like, you know, just random stuff happening, you might like that. I have a list of ideas that are put down, and I guess I can say one of them. We want to do block tails, but we're all level 1. If you are someone who is interested in block tails, you'll probably like that. We haven't done that yet. It's probably going to be very unenjoyable, but it'll be funny, you know? Having to fight hatred and, you know, fear. Fear's gonna be the worst one. You miss one apprehension, game's over, good game, good job. But, it's gonna be stuff like that. There's not gonna be one simple game that's just done consistently. It's gonna be consistent weekly things that are just random things happening with friends. Maybe sometimes it won't be, it'll be solo, just be similar to a Remainings thing, where, you know, it's just him. And stuff like that. I really don't know what to say about it. I feel like you kind of get the point. But as for TDX, I will probably keep playing this game, and with the private server, I will most likely be keeping this up, because I feel like it's just kind of a good thing to have. I like knowing that people can use my private server as they want. Always been something I've been happy with, being able to make a community private server for people, because I know there's a lot of people who use this, even people who most likely don't even know who I am. Like, it's great. And for that, I'm going to keep the private server up for people to use, and you might even see me there sometimes, because like I said, I'm not gonna just quit TDX. I'm not just gonna drop off the face of the earth from it. I'm still gonna, you know, play it sometimes. But as for now, I need a break from TDX in general, and I just don't want any more content on it in general. It's not a game I see enjoyment in as much as I used to. That's just kind of how it is. But almost time for Mark 2. Oh my god. This will be the last time I fight him on the channel. That is kind of insane to me. But oh well. Some of my farms now. Let me do the thing I did a year ago. Oh yeah, this loadout is the loadout I first beat expert with back in December of last year. And that's why I chose this loadout, and I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did back then. Instead of, you know, being smart and using Juggernaut, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, hey, Cryptid beat this with Mind Layer? So I'm gonna use Mind Layer. Because, you know, Mind Layer, that's the greatest DPS option on this loadout. What do you mean there's like 3 other ones? No. Mind Layer, he's the one. And Laser Gunners just got absolutely deleted. Look at him. Of course he's the party one, but I'm shocked that these are still around. Because I thought they were gonna get rid of these like the 26th of November, but nope, they're still here. For some reason. I'm not really sure why. And my Laser Gunners just got beamed out of this realm. Alright. Time to set Mind Layers. There's a Mind Layer right here. No. Sad. Let's get a DJ right here. Let's make Mind Layer 5. Man, this brings back memories doing this. Oh my god. Minus the part where I knew that shift was the best way to bait tower, so I would just do this. You know. The very fast baiting. I need to make sure I unstealth those, because I don't want to be like old meat and die, because I forgot to unstealth the revive boss. Which happened more than I would like to say did. But it was always funny when it did. Oh, this loaded so... so memorable. I remember how much I was excited for this game to come out, and I remember the day it came out, I dragged a couple of my friends in, and we enjoyed it so much. Like, we played it pretty consistently for a few days, and we loved the first Christmas event, and it made us really excited for the rest of the game. And I don't know where that went, but somewhere along the line that got lost, and I don't really know what to say about it, but come on, Mark II, you gotta speed up. March to your death a bit quicker. That guy actually reaches. Oh, that's why this guy doesn't reach. Yup. Alright, just set some lines. Oh, he's over here now. Alrighty. Time for your March of Doom, buddy. I need to make sure I keep money for an unstealth. So let me just do this. Alright, that's $50,000 already. Just keep on walking. That corpse is dancing. Sell these in case I need to get Juggernauts for some reason, but this should be enough. If this is not enough, that, we just missed, you know, probably a couple hundred DPS. Oh, I think he might be dead. He might die. He might die. I think he died. Bye, buddy. I'll miss you. 37 minutes, what a speed run. Pro speed run. Pro speed run. Well, thanks for sticking around. That's all I really have to say. You know, last TDX thing, and that's all I really have to say. I enjoyed doing this for the longest time, but the last few haven't been as enjoyable. So this is it. I'll see you around. Thanks for tuning in and watching this, and hopefully if you choose to stick around, that you will find yourself enjoying it. See ya.